Bon dia, buenos dias, and hello. I'm about an hour in to my Saturday long run, and it's been going well. My goal is to keep my heart rate under 150. I'm taking it nice and easy, still building my volume and my time on my feet. So I'm running a 15-minute pace. I've always been living my life in hyperdrive, trying to get to and from one place to another too fast. So this methodical running evolution is going to help teach me to, take things slow. Beyond that, the way that I'm looking at this is from a project standpoint. I'm a project manager by profession, and I like to break things down accordingly. Currently, I'm studying for my PMP, so I'm trying to use the practices that I learn via that to incorporate into my approach. Right now, I uploaded one video to my issue log, which was pinch tightness in my neck / shoulder blade that I've actually dealt with for years. And it was my friend Tim several years ago on a hike that taught me this little trick where you separate the shoulder blade that way. It was the first time I felt relief. So I've now documented that into my issue log and I sent lessons learned to incorporate in my future training and improve. This is going to be kind of a hybrid approach because there's a definite end goal, which is the marathon. But every week, I'm going to take the feedback my body gives me and implement it into my training. From what I've researched, and depending on what my goals will be, it's going to be different loads of mileage every week. For my first marathon, I'm going to aim to get up around 40 miles per week. But if I want to take this seriously, this ends at Boston. Boston Marathon requires you to finish, to qualify, in under 2 hours and 50 minutes just to make the cutoff as a under 34-year-old man. So I don't even know if that's possible for me in the next couple of years, but it is a goal worth chasing. To do that, I'm going to have to run 60 to 70 miles a week. Yeah. My girlfriend brought me down.
Can I try one?
Yeah. So, this is to fuel myself. These are the carbs that I want. I don't know how they're going to affect my stomach. Yeah, I eat these typically after my runs, but this is the longest run that I've done. They're delicious. As I get faster and run longer, nutrition and hydration are going to be big key factors. I'm trying these Honey Stinger energy chews because I don't feel like I want gels at the moment. But eventually, I'm going to get the untapped pure maple syrup because being a New England boy, I really love my maple syrup. And nature really has a way of providing fantastic carbohydrate, energy, sugars in a natural form that my body will know how to digest. So, if the goal is eventually to run under essentially a 6-minute and 30-second mile, more like a 6-minute, 20-second mile, that is essentially as fast as I've ever run a single mile for a full marathon length. Now, that'll be a hell of a challenge, and I don't know that it's possible in the next year because I'm not qualifying for Boston this year. Ideally, I do one marathon as my first marathon in October, November, and maybe I can train for, I I can train for something down in Florida in January, which would be a very flat, fast course. And I would be able to attempt and maybe, just maybe, pull off the pace. But we're very far away from that, so it's hard to even get my hopes up. This Boston goal may be a few years out, maybe in the next year or so. Project Marathon will continue, and that's all for today. Ciao.